A popover is a window that opens up over the top of a website. In that regard, it's similar to a pop-up, except this message appears inside the browser rather than as a separate window. While pop-ups are generally frowned upon these days, popovers are currently all the rage, especially when it comes to email marketing. That's because a popover gives you the perfect means to grab attention from your audience and to show them a message, which may be an opt-in form for a mailing list, for instance. This then means that you can make sure that it will get noticed by your visitors, and many bloggers say it increases their sign-up rate by several 100%. But should you use this technique? Unfortunately, popovers are also highly frustrating for visitors, especially if they've seen the same message before. The trick is just to make sure that your opt-in form is as unobtrusive as possible while at the same time making it attention-grabbing. One way to do this is to make absolutely certain that your popover is mobile-friendly. This is a big mistake that some bloggers make, resulting in pop-ups that are impossible to close or see past on mobile devices. Likewise, make sure that the "No Thanks" button is clearly visible. And while we're on that topic, don't use the emotionally manipulative strategy of making your "No Thanks" button into a "No Thanks, I'm happy being overweight" button. That just rubs people up the wrong way, and it's not a good start to your relationship with a new subscriber. Finally, use a good piece of software to include some more advanced rules dictating the behavior of your popovers. These should open up only once, and preferably only once the visitor has spent some time reading the site or scrolling down. Of course, the other issue is that popovers are not free. While this can be a drawback if your aim is to build a completely free list, there is one other option: build the popover yourself. With a little bit of code, this is relatively simple to implement. There are also free WordPress plugins that you can use in this way, which will help you to achieve the same effect. You can even just use a redirect. There are plenty of options, but however you go about it, just make sure you aren't being any more of a nuisance than necessary.